the Amen Ra meditation. And so I'd like us to start off with just giving a little focus to the first statement here under Amen Ra meditation. Iui hena ek heru neb Amen Ra. Urma neferu ek. And you translate that into this English language, it's saying, let me be one with thee every day, Amen Ra, so I may see your sacred beauties. Amen Ra, I come to thee. And so we begin with focusing on the first symbol in the name, Amen Ra. Well, the first thing is to just get a comfortable position and to breathe the breath of life and let it flow through your entire being, through your lungs, through your body, from head to toe. Let that breath of life flow. Breathe it in, breathe it out, breathe it in, breathe it out. As we go through these symbols representing the Most High, its sacred presence within each of us, and our desire to cultivate it to its fullest. So the first symbol is a budding wreath on the left, which communicates the Ah sound in Amen. And further, it communicates that Amen Ra is the great spirit of life, the first principle of life, the one having the power to become the many, including us within that many. And so in that context, we have this budding reed leaf meditative expression, meditative request. And it's divine Holy Spirit, great spirit of life. Your sacred essence within calls me to live the sacred life, the life of truth and justice, balance and harmony, righteousness, divine right order and reciprocity. In every cell and fiber of the temple that I be, always be, Septepi, in me. In that context, we just want to repeat the name of the Most High. Let it be the mantra for our lives, for our meditation. Let us repeat that together. Amen Ra. Amen. And we want to take our focus to the next symbol. It's the Sinet game board, which communicates the men sound in Amen. It's a symbol for the eternity or permanence of the Most High, as well as the divine intelligence and creativity and the path to the sacred afterlife. So in that context, we have this meditative expression, this meditative request. Spirit of eternity, intelligence and creativity, I pray that the life I lead, endeavoring always to honor the spirit of Ma and the teachings and virtues of our sacred way, in my thoughts, words, and actions, that they will allow me to be one with thee, one of thee, in the kingdom of eternity, when the day and hour of transition visits my temporal being. Always be Septepi in me. Again, let us utter that mantra, that powerful, beautiful, loving name. Amen. Amen. So we take our focus to that rippling water beneath the Senate game board. It's a complement, a phonetic complement, which serves to add emphasis to the end sound of Amen. It also represents a sound of the energy of the Most High doing the work of creation. It serves to remind us and emphasize that the work of creation is ongoing with the continued flow of the sacred breath of life, and that each one who partakes of that breath is empowered and expected to undertake a righteous and purposeful role in the ongoing work of creation. So in that context, we have this meditative expression: divine generosity, holy sacred sovereignty, thanks and praises for the sacred essence of Septepi essence, for the sacred measure of Septepi essence that flows within every breath of life. Your ongoing call to one and all to rise up and be one of thee, one with thee, every hour of every day. Always be Septepi in me. And so once again, let us utter that mantra, the sacred mantra of that sacred energy and essence. Amen. Amen. All of these symbols have responses that I've heard and I endeavor to share with you, but we're not going to do all of them because we don't have enough time to do them all. But on this one, let's reflect on what you might hear from the Most High. I am in you. My energy, my spirit, heart, and consciousness have moved and continue to move throughout the universe, giving unto each being that I called into being a sufficient measure of my essence to be and become what my heart desires. And you, the humankind, have received most abundantly the essence of divinity. I am in you. Your mission is to let no one and nothing fetter you with the idea that you're too small to make an infinitely significant difference, nor can you ever be too large in your material or spiritual life that you should not trouble yourself, extend yourself to those less fortunate than yourself. To whom much is given, much is expected. Share that which you have, for that which is yours is a gift from nature, a gift from God. I am in you. Let's utter that sacred name once again. Amen. Amen. We're going to take our focus now to the right of the Senate board, to the mouth which communicates the R sound in Ra. It can also be perceived as communicating the entire seeing, hearing, breathing, perceiving, declaring, creating process of the Most High, as stated in the Memphite theology, the Patah theology. It serves to remind us and inspire us that these same powers, a measure of these same powers anyway, has been entrusted to us by which to perceive and bring into being the community of truth and love with family, with loved ones, ultimately with all the world. So in that context, we have this meditative expression, this meditative request. Divine Creator, in me, let your heart arise with love and might energize, power to perceive and analyze, that which comes through the seeing of my eyes, the hearing of my ears, the breathing of my nostrils. Power to perceive and realize that which is and that which ought to be for the greatest good of family and community in all dimensions of life. Let the words of my mouth always reflect that sacred and creative reality and add to the energy of family and community to work together for our greatest good. Always be Septepi in me. Once again, let's utter that mantra, that sacred mantra for this sacred power within. Amen. Amen. If we take our focus to the hand and forearm beneath the mouth, it communicates the ah sound in Ra. Additionally, it represents the full range of creative acts and blessings that come forth from the hands of the Most High, the giving, receiving, setting of limits, the opening of new vistas, serves to remind and inspire those who revere the image and essence of nature, of God within, to be unceasing in turning our hands to the deeds and actions that create, that protect, and perpetuate the community of truth and love. So in this context, we have this meditative expression, this meditative request. Divine Creator, in every cell and fiber, every muscle and bone of the temple that I presently know as home, let me be ready, willing, and able to work diligently with family and community to establish and maintain that which provides for our greatest good. Always be Septepi in me. Amen Ra. Amen. Amen. Now, beneath the hand and forearm is the solar disc, and its accompanying determinative stroke. These are determinatives that play no role in the sound, but serve to clarify that we are indeed referring to Ra, to Amen Ra, to the Creator, the great spirit of life that significantly manifests its presence in purposes in and through the powers of the sun. So in that context, we have this meditative expression or request. It's Creator, let your light shine on me until my heart is truly, truly free. Free to live as one with thee here and now and for all eternity. Always be Septepi in me. Oh, Amen Ra. Amen. Amen. And like I said, there's a response for each of these symbols. We're going to look at this response to our solar disk request. You might have heard something or felt something like this. I am in you. The measure of my love and compassion that you can command, I have given unto you. And that reality is represented by the power and beauty of the sun in the sky. Its rays shower you with the warmth of my desire that you would desire to be one with me, and the power to bring that desire to full fruition. Let no one and nothing separate you from that love. Let no one and nothing keep you from cultivating the presence and power of the sacred essence within you. Let no one and nothing keep you from letting that light shine in you and through you. You be the sun of hope, the sun of love in the sky of family, community, nation, and race, the whole human race. I am in you. Once again, let us utter that sacred name of the Most High, that essence within us. Amen. Amen. Finally, we come to this anthropomorphic deity symbol, all the way to the right. It's a determinative having no role in the sound, but serving to clarify the preceding word, the preceding phrase. It serves to clarify that we are indeed referring to the essence of Amun-Ra, of nature, of God, of that great spirit of life within humans, within ourselves. It serves to trumpet the truth that is embodied in the insight that comes to us from Ikwe Armor's work, 2000 Seasons. That this great spirit is not something separate and cut off, not something separate from ourselves. It's an energy in us, strongest in our working, breathing, thinking together as one people with it and with each other. So in that context, we have this meditative expression, this divine request, a divine creator, eternal liberator, sacred ancestors, eternal parents and elders. May the spirit of truth, love, and beauty that flows from your hearts and souls inspire, encourage, and empower me and mine to do as you have done, to diligently do all we can to make life more beautiful and beneficial for the here and now, and for generations beyond imagination. Always be set heavy in me. Let us once again utter that mantra, that sacred sound for the sacred essence within. Amen. Amen. And in response to that request, that expression, you might hear some words, some spirit, some energy like this. You know, in the individual and collective energies of the sacred ancestors, in harmony with the energy and love of Amun-Ra, there might be this response resonating within you. I am in you. I am the courage, faith, creativity, and ingenuity that empowered Asar and Aset, and Menez and Hatshepsut, Imhotep and Carver, and Zinga and Hannibal, and all your fathers, mothers, sisters, and brothers who honored and cultivated the presence and power of the sacred essence in their lives in an exemplary manner. They are now one with me for all eternity. It was me in Marcus, in Martin, in Malcolm, and Menger. It was me in Harriet, Sojourner, Bethune, and Ella Baker, and I am in you. Your mission is to be one with your sacred ancestors in doing all you can in every way you can to be one with me. Never allow any power in the universe to lead you to neglect and disrespect those ancestors. For to do so is to neglect and disrespect my presence in you in an extremely crucial way with extremely critical consequences. Pour libations with your heart and soul. Honor your sacred ancestors. Let the energy of their eternal reality inspire and strengthen you in our request to fetter the fetters. Our request to hasten the day when all the world will rejoice in the love of my heart and soul. When the evil plotters, evil-minded plotters and doers of spiritual treason will hold back their speech. When the exploiters and oppressors will humble their hearts, and Mot will rise and Isfet will fall, and Mot will rise and Isfet will fall eternally. I am in you. Let us once again utter the name of the Most High. Let it resonate within us. Amen. Amen. So we'll close it with this term below that we learned some years ago from our brother Ray Davis and others. It's katim, katim, katim. And essentially saying, allow me to continue growing as a fortress and fountain of the truth, love, and beauty of the sacred essence entrusted unto me. Let that be my life. Katim, katim, katim. So let's do all we can, each of us, all of us, to meditate upon and be one with the Most High, that sacred essence within, and never allow any lesser power in the universe to lead us to neglect and disrespect it. Let us always pour libations with our hearts and souls to honor the sacred ancestors and the Great Spirit who lived and lives within them and moves closer to allowing that Great Spirit to manifest fully within ourselves, within us. Ashe.
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 Ashe. Ashe.
Ashe.
Thank you, Minister Mxolisi.
I mean, right here.